What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, I'm not going to be doing the live trading session, only just a trade recap, because the live trading session, I wasn't even here. I literally just I set the signal, I took the trade, and I just got off the charts, and I moved on with my day. I had some stuff and meetings that I had to go attend. So I wasn't even on the stream or on the video, so there's no point in me adding it in. I do have the recording. I'm going to be posting it as a short form content on, shorts and Instagram Reels and TikTok. But for this video, I'll just do the trade recap and give you a good explanation of the trade that I took and how I was able to make a little bit over $7.5 thousand in around 30 minutes, around there. But let's just get started. It'll be a very short video over here for you guys. To start out, to start out with our trade, we had an SMT with ES and the NQ off of all-time highs. So for all of our confluences, we're going to say we had an SMT. We were in a rejection zone. What the fuck? We had an unfilled, which is amazing. Now, keep in mind, we filled in a 5-minute and a 15-minute previously on this low, but we barely filled it in, honestly, if I'm being honest. And then on top of that, at this specific low right over here, we had an unfilled 1 hour fair value gap, which was my draw of liquidity that I wanted to target on this trade. What was my entry? Initially, to start out with, I wanted this 1-minute inversion all the way over here, which would have been amazing risk to reward and an amazing entry. However, you could see we faded it out on this 12-15 candle. The next candle afterwards, it just dumped, and we were already inside of a 1, 2, 3, and 4-minute fair value gap. So, I wasn't going to take this 1-minute inversion all the way down here. And if I did, I would have gotten break even. So good thing I didn't. So what did I do instead? I waited for the 4-minute to properly inverse, because we had a 4-minute fair value gap. We had a 4-minute inversion, which was the highest time frame in this leg. We had a 4-minute. We also had a 3-minute. We also had a 2-minute, and then we also had a 1-minute, which all of them did end up getting inversed. However, the 4-minute inversion was my entry to start out with. I got filled in over here. Stop loss was at this high. As you guys can see, this mark was where I trailed my stop loss. Instead of going break even, I had a bunch of people in my community go break even, and they did get break even on this trade, but I held my trade, and I was only trailing my stop this whole entire time. So, this point, when we started over here, when I got my entry, we wicked down, we swept out a point of liquidity, and then we went back straight into drawdown for, you could see, from 12:20 all the way to 12:40. We've been in drawdown for around like 40 minutes, right? So when we placed this high over here, because it was also inside of this BPR that we had, and we didn't like wick out of it or disrespect it, that was a good place for me to trail my stop to once we came back and we swept out this low. So as soon as we swept out this low on this candle at 12:35, I trailed my stop loss to this high, and I held out the whole entire trade until we came back up over here, back at some drawdown again, and then we came back, we swept out this low again. I was like, instead of me trailing to here, I'm just going to go break even, and that's what I did. I went to break even, and then from there, we went to our take profit. Honestly, I wanted to hold all the way up to here on the 1 hour unfilled gap, which was my main draw, which did end up getting hit. However, I ended up manually closing my position on, just by myself, because ES did create an SMT, and I didn't want us to reject off of it. I just wanted to secure some winning days and get another payout, which I am going to be getting tonight, thankfully and hopefully. So we're going to see how that goes. But this is basically going to wrap up today's trade recap, honestly. It's nothing crazy. I'm not going to be adding the live trading session. If you guys do find these helpful, comment down below and let me know. Make sure you guys follow, like, subscribe. If you guys want to learn from me and from everyone inside of my community, if you want to get mentored from me personally, make sure you guys click the link in the description so you guys can become a premium member in my community and learn from me one-on-one. On top of that, there is no on top of that. Just make sure you guys follow, like, and subscribe. Click the link down below if you guys want to learn from me personally. And I'm going to see all of you guys when we hit either. I might just start doing some, actual videos instead of just trade recap. But I'll see you guys on the next video.